Hello everybody, this is 42% Health. Welcome back to Skyrim. We just got ourselves another house up there somewhere.
Jewelry in Olive Markart.
And yeah, it's a pretty nice house. At least it feels big and roomy. It doesn't have a lot in it, per se. How much gold do I have? I'm down to 43,000. Wow, I spent like 20,000 gold in just the last couple videos. Okay. I think this would be a good time to wander out this way. I don't know how to get rid of that. And yeah, I've got some stuff I want to do in that town. Yeah, that stuff can wait. The thing is, when we do the Civil War quest, we will be traveling all over the whole map of Skyrim. Windhelm, I said. Oh, right. I need to... How do I remove a marker? I want that marker gone. I don't know. Okay, so let's head here. What's up? Worries me to see guards running.
An outsider? No reason to stop in Kinesgrove. Keep moving. The mine's always on the verge of collapse. Good thing I'm around to keep it up.
Mining is hard work, but we pay a fair price for any ore you dig up.
Really?
What is it? Dragons?
What do you mine around here?
People say Skyrim is one of the most dangerous places in Canada.
Malachite.
It's making
Let's come in here and see if we can mine some malachite. I am so easily distracted. You guys know this by now. I think that's part of the appeal of this game, though. Part of what keeps it interesting for so long is the fact that you set out to do something, but there's so many other little somethings you can do on the way. I don't even know what this malachite is used for. But I'm sure I will need it eventually.
If you bring mead, you're welcome here. Even if you don't, you're still welcome.
I like you, alright.
Working our mine is dangerous work. Well, a lifetime of study, you might say. The best comes from Riften, but I haven't been there in years. Ever tried making your own? It's, not easy, trust me. Until next time.
He's just a friendly guy. I like friendly folks. Give me malachite to mine. Here we go.
I've never seen you before. Leave me alone. My pa runs this town, and you're going to be in big trouble if you mess with me.
Oh, that's so. I like messing with people who think too highly of themselves.
You don't look so tough. I'll bet I could take you.
You wanna brawl?
Why are you still here?
You wanna brawl, bro? more brawls I get into, the more I think that that one perk with the fists, the unarmed attacks, actually sounds good. You get extra damage if you're wearing gauntlets, heavy gauntlets.
My father wanted me
here.
to follow in his footsteps as a hunter, but I set my aspirations a bit higher.
Oh,
He
it
never
just loops
complained.
around, I think.
I miss him.
I think. Eventually, I'm going to run out of carry weight. I think Mule's pretty much empty right now, so. I should be checking out these mines more often, because they have, mines have ore in them, believe it or not. Mule also likes to yawn when we're not fighting. She's kind of like me. She's always like, let's get fighting, yo. Let's wreck stuff up, yo. You ready? Alright, let's go. Enough boring stuff. Might as well.
My pa runs this town, and you're going to be in big trouble if you mess with me.
Of course, we always get an odd number of these things.
Watch the skies, traveler.
Yep, will do. Alright, we need to go north, I think. I see stables north. Good sign.
Here for work? Get an axe and bring me all the wood you can chop.
There's Windhelm. I would take it. Ow. Oh, I guess I didn't get wrecked in that fall. Okay. Yeah, there's a few things I want to do here other than the quest. One is there's a little girl I met in the town who needs adopting. And one is actually join the Stormcloaks, but it's not a quest I have marked on here.
I've seen enough death to last 3 lifetimes. Yet I never tire of a good fight. What do you make of that?
Here he is.
You come here where you're not wanted. You eat our food, you pollute our city with your stink, and you refuse to help the Stormcloaks.
But we haven't taken a side because it's not our fight.
Hey, maybe the reason these Greyskins don't help in the war is because they're Imperial spies.
Imperial spies? You can't be serious.
Maybe we'll pay you a visit tonight, little spy. We got ways of finding out what you really are.
Yeah, so Nords don't like Dark Elves,
Do
especially in
you
this
hate
town.
the Dark Elves? Are you here to bully us and tell us to leave?
No?
You've come to the wrong city, then. Windhelm's a haven of prejudice and narrow thinking, unworthy of one such as you. Nothing new there. Most of the Nords living in Windhelm don't care much for us, but Rolf is the worst by far. He likes to get drunk and walk around the Grey Quarter yelling insults at us in the small hours of the morning. Oh, a real charmer, that one.
Okay, yeah, she wasn't a
All
quest
right,
after
then.
all. So let's see. I think we have 2 quest markers in this city. There was also a quest that broke here. Yeah, this kid.
Then it's true, what everyone is saying. That Aventus Aretino is doing the Black Sacrament,
Since you're
trying to
missing the
summon the Dark
conversation.
Brotherhood.
I've heard this before.
Oh, Grimvar. Always with the nonsense. No, of course not. Those are just tales.
Fine, then I'll invite him out to play. He lives right there. I'm going to knock on his door.
No, child, wait! That boy, that house, they are cursed.
Ha! Then I'm right. I knew it. He's trying to have somebody killed.
All right, I won't deny it, child.
Oh, kids are
What you
great.
heard is true, but Aventus Aretino walks a dark path. His actions can lead only to ruin. Now, enough. We will speak no more of this. I am the only friend you need.
And when I started
All the
this...
Argonians at the docks are nice to me. Good thing, too, or father would run them off.
Am I not supposed to do this? Yeah, when I played this last time, I had no idea what the Dark Brotherhood even was. Oh. So, this was,
Sweet mother,
very
send your
concerning to
child
me.
into me for the
It's
sins
still
of
very
the
concerning to
unworthy
me,
must
though.
be baptized in blood and fear. Sweet mother, sweet... You've come at last! I knew you would!
and this voice actor tries too
It
hard.
worked! I knew you'd come! I just knew it! I did the Black Sacrament over and over with the body and the things, and then you came! An assassin from the Dark Brotherhood!
Yeah, I'm not, actually.
Of course you are! I prayed, and you came,
never been a
and now you'll
sex
accept
worker.
my
I never
contract!
traded
Of
my
course
skills
I'm
for
not.
pay. I've always adventured on my own
My mother,
terms.
she died. I'm all alone now. So they sent me to that terrible orphanage in Riften. Honor Hall! The headmistress is an evil, cruel woman. They call her Grella the Kind. But she's not kind. She's terrible to all of us. So I ran away and came home and performed the Black Sacrament. Now you're here, and you could kill Grella the Kind.
Yeah. Yep. So there is that orphanage that we found in Riften. That orphanage that we had found in Riften was yeah, it's actually being run by a cruel child abusing woman. So oh yeah, there's this quest
Hold
too.
it there.
This quest
Keep your
broke.
distance.
What happened here?
Another girl killed. This is Susanna from Candlehearth Hall. Served me a drink just a few nights ago, but I can't say I knew her. Susanna's the third. It's always the same. Young girl killed at night, body torn up. We're stretched thin as it is with the war. Nobody has the time to spend on this. Not pleasant, but it's the truth. If you want to help, ask some of these gawkers if they saw anything useful. I'm going to examine the body before the rats can get to it.
Yeah, this quest seemed like it got bugged out before. the last time I
Always
tried
sad
this.
when someone has to die.
I'll say.
Sorry, I thought I saw a fellow running away, but didn't get a good look at him.
These people had absolutely nothing useful to say.
Another one. Terrible.
She's a beggar that can train us at pickpocketing, so I never give her any money.
I heard a scream and came running, but she was already like this when I got here.
Always sad when someone has to die.
No, sorry. But I did notice that her coin purse was still intact, so whoever did this wasn't after gold. I'm going to
Okay.
keep preparing the body, if you'll excuse me.
I never did finish this though, so yeah, this will be interesting if it doesn't bug out.
So you can cast a few spells? Am I supposed to be impressed? Just like always, nobody saw anything useful. The bastards escaped again. What a dreary place. Look, friend. If you think you can do better than the Legion of Guards, be my guest.
Oh, yeah.
You'll need to talk to your life, though. We can't just let anyone go around claiming to be an official business. If he's willing, then we'll talk.
Alright, sounds good.
I ask only for a little charity.
So yeah, this was actually interesting. And where is my quest taking me?
Will you spare a few coins to help someone?
There's no glory in war. It's just something they tell soldiers so they'll risk their lives.
I'll be fine.
Oh yeah, and this quest I never
You're
finished
far
either.
too old for this sort of journey. We
Must be
don't
getting
know
caught
what's
up with some
inside.
stuff that I left off.
I can... Just...
You see, you're not well. Have a seat, and I'll fetch you some tonic.
Now, if there was a tonic that could help me, I would have found it by now. Just a man's life work is all. I finally derived the location of the White Phial, but this doting busybody won't let me get it.
Well, I'll get it.
You would do that? It's good to know there are some people out there who are willing to help an old man. It's buried with its maker, Corral Mill, in a long-forsaken cave to the west of here.
And it was way west, if I remember
was a
correctly.
crafty one, even in death. You would need the skills of a master alchemist to reach his resting place. Luckily for you, I've already made the mixture. Here, take it. Please, don't dally. I've wasted enough time arguing with my useless assistant here.
Okay.
Why are you still
I don't even know what that
standing around?
is. I think it's some kind of potion or something.
May the Eight guide you to the fire.
Thank you. Okay, so we've got everything we came here for except the two things that were not quests. So...
Horses. All day long. Do you have any idea?
Palace of the King.
Trouble?
This is where we join the Stormcloaks.
Alfred won't give us a straight answer.
He's a true Nord. He'll come around.
Don't be
He's
so
got a good
sure of
voice.
that. We've intercepted couriers from Solitude. The Empire's putting a great deal of pressure on the White Run.
And what would you have?
You should have seen me at the height of my ambition.
He's not with us.
I was
He's
fearless
against
and
us.
took too many risks.
He knows that.
But that's what
They
it was all
know
about.
that.
How long are you going to wait?
Actually, these
You
have a
think
long
I need to send
conversation.
Borgruff a stronger message?
If by message you mean shoving a sword through his gullet.
Taking his city and leaving him in disgrace would make a more powerful statement, don't you think?
So we're ready to start this war in earnest then?
Soon.
I still say you should take them all out like you did dead King Torrig.
Torrig was merely a message to the other Jarls. Whoever we replace them with will need the support of our armies.
We're ready when you are.
Things hinge on Whiterun. If we can take the city without bloodshed, all the better. But if not...
The people are behind you.
Many, I fear, still need convincing.
Then let them die with their false kings.
We've been soldiers a long time. We know the price of freedom. But people are still weighing things in their hearts.
What's left of Skyrim to wager?
They have families to think of.
How many of their sons and daughters follow your banner? We are their families.
Well put, friend. Tell me, Godmar, why do you fight for me?
I'd follow you into the depths of oblivion. You know that.
Yes, but why do you fight? If not for me, what then?
I'll die before elves dictate the fates of men. Are we not one in this?
I fight for the men I've held in my arms, dying on foreign soil. I fight for their wives and children whose names I heard whispered in their last breath. I fight for we few who did come home, only to find our country full of strangers wearing familiar faces. I fight for my people, impoverished to pay the debts of an empire too weak to rule them, yet brands them criminals for wanting to rule themselves. I fight so that all the fighting I've already done hasn't been for nothing. I fight because I must.
Your words give voice to what we all feel, Wolfix. And that's why you will be High King. But the day words are enough will be the day when soldiers like us are no longer needed.
I would gladly retire from the world, were such a day to dawn.
Aye. But in the meantime, we have a war to plan.
Only the foolish or the courageous approach a Jarl without summons. Do I know you?
Yeah, it's still kind of up in the air which group I'm in.
Ah, yes. Destined for the chopping block, if I'm not mistaken. Railof's alive. I hope that's true. He's a damn good man, but he hasn't returned yet. So I'll need to wait for his account. For now, speak with Galmar. I'm always looking for able fighters. Not everyone can say they made it out of Helgen. Seems we're all branded villains these days. So long as your criminal past stays in the past, and you fight for me with honor and integrity, we'll welcome you into our ranks.
My own Hollifrost farm outside the city.
Meantime,
it's honest word. Dull.
Helgen, eh? Ulfric told us quite the story. If you made it through all that, you're likely worth something to me. But first, tell me, why's a Red Guard want to fight for Skyrim?
You got yellow eyes. Huh, just noticed I married a lady with yellow eyes. Skyrim is home to more than
Fair
just
enough.
lords.
But are you willing to die for your home?
That's why I'm here.
All right. But before I can put you to use, I need to know how much you can take. I have a little test for you. That's what I like to hear. So long as you can back up those words with steel. I'm sending you to Serpentstone Island. If you survive, you pass. If you die, well, you weren't going to be much use to me anyway.
He sends us off to fight an ice wraith.
It's where men have tested their metal for ages. It's a strange rock formation built by the ancients. Something about that place attracts the ice wraiths. You kill an ice wraith out there, and I'll have all the proof I need about you. Only the ones I'm not sure about. This will prove your abilities, but more importantly, it will prove your commitment.
Okay, well,
We'll see about that, won't we?
And I think it also says failed. Join the Imperials. It didn't say it.
Got to think.
Maybe you are the Dragonborn. Okay, now where is this little girl? The thing is, she's selling flowers, trying to
I really miss traveling
keep
like
her
this. Walking the breadth of Skyrim
self
has
fed and
always
clothed.
filled my heart with excitement.
And also, her name is Sophie, and I have a sister named Sophie who's I have a sister named Sophie, so kind of strikes at the heart a little bit. How about the inn? Is there an inn in this town? This looks like a good sign.
I
still can't believe Isabella's gone. She was such a helpful young lass.
You don't look like a little girl.
I made my fortune as a sea captain, but now I'm retired.
Huh. I don't know where she might be. Let's wait until morning. So it is almost 1 in the morning. If I wait 8 hours.
Name's Nils.
I cannot even remember where I saw her either. Seemed like she was at the kid's house, or not at the kid's house, but near it, near that Aventus Aretino or whatever his name might have been. I don't think that's her. No, that's her. It is.
Hi, mister. Would you like to buy some flowers? Please? Not much, but I hope you like them. They're dead. My mama died when I was little. I don't remember her very well. My father was a Stormcloaks soldier. One day he left and didn't come back. I'm all alone. I try to sell flowers so I can buy food. It's not much, but what else can I do?
Yes, let's adopt you.
Really? Do you have a place I could live?
Yep.
Oh, wow. Are you sure? You really wouldn't mind? Yay! Thanks, Mr. Papa. I promise I'll be the best daughter ever.
You don't even know what my name is, do you?
I need to get my things and say goodbye to everyone. I'll meet you at home. Thanks. Thanks so much.
You're welcome. Oh, that warms my heart. I love that. Okay. That's the lady that takes care of horses. I don't think she has anything to say. So, should we go kill the Ice Wraith and start the Dawn Guard quest? Or should we maybe try investigating the murder? We are at a half hour. Let's investigate the murder. I want to get rid of that. See, none of the buttons that normally does anything is doing anything. Yeah, let's go talk to the Jarl's Steward. Let's go ahead and turn off all these quests except that one. And did we not do that? I was pretty sure Mule did that. Yeah, that one. And I think I still have miscellaneous turned on.
They say Ulfric Stormcloak murdered the High King. With his voice, shouted him upon.
Yeah. People
The
do those things,
Stormcloaks
you know.
are finding victory across the land.
So, heard about these murders.
These are difficult times indeed, when men stalk their brethren like beasts. My men are stretched thin as it is. If you offer your aid, I gladly accept. The guards will be told to assist you as necessary. I'm happy to lend a hand as much as I can as well.
Okay.
I'm not much of a strategist, but Lord Ulfric listens. The Jarl has put out a bounty to slay a giant. Here, take a look at this decree for details.
Cool.
Travel safely. It's dangerous out there.
Yep, it is indeed.
And the message, sir?
I'm done.
Yeah, so this is already looking concerning, because the quest is still him, even though I already talked to him. We talked to him. Get assistance from... Examine the crime scene. So yeah, this is where it got stuck before.
Got to thinking. Maybe I'm the Dragonborn. I just don't know it yet.
This is where it got stuck before. I need to find the crime scene. So I come down here, and there's no way to interact.
Is it? Dragons? Heard about. All right then. I noticed a trail of blood leading away from here.
I did see all
Helgerd's
this.
taken the body into the Hall of the Dead to prepare for burial. It's a little crazy, but if she knows anything, it's dead bodies.
Large diagonal cut from left. Well, she's dead. But I guess that's not unusual, at least not for somebody in here.
Har har har.
I mean, someone who's not me, that is. Sorry. Was only joking with you.
Yep.
Oh, yes, right, of course. The only unusual thing is the shape of the cuts. They look like they were made with... Well, the ancient Nords used these kinds of curved blades when they embalmed their dead. I don't know who in Windhelm would even have something like that. Other than me, of course.
Yeah, so I asked this before, but it turned out to just be a dumb question.
I wouldn't hold out too much hope. Now, I really got to get back to the body. A lot of work to prepare her for the grave.
Yep. Okay. Boingy, boingy. Seemed like there was something else to...
What do you need?
I feel like there was someone else I could talk to, but I never actually got a chance to talk to them. It was like somebody's house of curiosities or something.
It's exhilarating.
What's the quest out there? Oh, that would be the ice
because
raid.
of my Nord blood, but there's something about it that makes me feel alive.
Let's go talk to the Jarl again, or the steward. See how far we can sprint now? This is so amazing.
I'm not much of a strategist, but Lord Ulfric listens to my counsel all the same.
Yep, this is about where it got stuck before. But it did get unstuck later on, so I'm gonna hope that happens.
I'd be a lot warmer and a lot happier with a belly full of meat.
I am going to hope it gets unstuck at the same place later on. So it turns out, when we get far enough down the war when we do enough with the war, we are able to buy a house here, and the house turns out it belongs to... The house turns out to belong, that it used to belong to the guy that is doing all the murders. What's this? You can improve magical weapons and armor. That actually sounds good. Map. Kill the ice wraith, and I'm going to start here. But yeah, it turns out the house that you can buy in... Is it Windhelm or Winterhold? Winterhold is this town. Must be Windhelm. Town where Ulfric is.
I've seen enough death to last 3 lifetimes. Yet I never tire of a good fight.
But yeah, after we get there, we're actually like able to do some real investigating, and then the quest line unsticks itself. Whoa, whoa. That's not how that's supposed to be done. But you know me, must walk in a straight line to the quest. Oh, I think there's some mines along here. IIRC. Like this. It's just iron. Oh well. We got some big clams in this world. They got big bugs too, and big mammoths. Ooh, nice. Yes, please. Don't mind if I do. Silver. I'm in combat. How did I go over him? How am I missing? One down. On it. All I wanted was the ore. Alright, whatever. I'll just skip the ore then. Oh yeah, there's a stone out here too. Up there. And the stone happens to be where the ice wraith is as well. Oop. Take your skin. Oh, I know. Didn't see these guys last time. Probably because I didn't bother investigating the boat last time. Wreck of the something. This is cool. Dude. There's a wrecked ship in here.
You start running.
There's probably a quest associated with this.
So I can stab you in
You got that armor too. Old armor. Go down already, dude. Thank you. Ooh, nice. I got another daughter to give a dagger to.
My mother was a strong woman. She's the one who instructed me on my sword fighting techniques. Can you imagine?
Is there no way up there? Looks like a place I should be able to go. Oh, here we go. This is cool. Man, this game even has a shipwreck. Oh, yeah, here we go. Here. Totally seems like a place to hide something. Huh, okay. Fair enough. That was cool. Okay, we need to go out to this island. Somehow swimming in all this heavy armor just feels wrong. Shouldn't be possible. Also, swimming in water that's full of ice shouldn't be possible. Corundum. This stuff is useful. This stuff gets used in dwarven armor, and it's also needed for locks when building houses. Doors have to have locks, chests have to have locks. Let me make sure fire breath is equipped, and let's wreck this thing. Dang it! Yeah, don't touch that. That hurts. It slows you down. Can cause a ranged paralyzing poison on opponents. That is pretty much like what what the frostbite spiders do, I'm gonna guess. Examine the crime scene. Return to Gunmar. So yeah, Civil War questline officially underway. This had some fun stuff in it. At least in my opinion. I know that
Or Nilsson.
Let's turn that off for now. Yeah, for some reason it seems bugged. It won't recognize when I've done those steps. But what was I saying? Oh yeah, they're all the fights are kind of the same. You have like 100 or so Imperials to take out, and when they're all dead, then you're done.
Wasting time and dwindling resources chasing a legend.
I like it.
We don't even know it exists.
The Jarls are upset. They don't all support you.
Damn the Jarls.
They demand the moot.
And damn the moot. We should risk letting those milk drinkers put Torik's woman on the throne? She'll hand Skyrim over to the elves on a silver plate.
All the more reason then. The crown would legitimize your claim.
Oh yeah, this crown.
A crown doesn't make a king.
That's right.
No, but this one.
Still doesn't.
If it even exists.
It exists. And it will be the symbol of the righteousness of our cause. Think about it. The Jagged Crown. It heralds back to a time before Jarls and Moots. Back to the time when the king was a king because his enemies fell before him, and his people rose because they loved him. Skyrim needs that king. You will be that king, Ulfric. You must be.
You're certain you found it?
When have I ever been false with you?
Fine. I'll send the Unblooded here with you. Fancy a crawl through a moldering dungeon to see if you can't stir up Garmar's jagged crown.
It will be there. You'll see. You're alive. I owe Ulfric a drink. I have to admit, I didn't think we'd be seeing you again. I misjudged you. You're definitely Stormcloak material. It's time we made this official. You ready to take the oath?
Oh, the oath, sure.
Before you're one of us, you must swear fealty to Jarl Ulfric Stormcloak, future High King of Skyrim. You must also pledge unswerving loyalty to your fellow Stormcloaks, to Skyrim, and to her people.
I'm ready.
That's the spirit. By swearing this oath, you become one of us, a hero of the people, a true son of Skyrim, a Stormcloak. Repeat after me. I do swear my blood and honor to the service of Ulfric Stormcloak.
Blah, blah, blah.
Jarl of Windhelm and true High King of Skyrim.
Blah, blah, blah.
As Talos is my witness, may this oath bind me to death and beyond.
Blah, blah, blah.
Even to my lord, as to my fellow brothers and sisters in arms.
Blah, blah, blah.
All hail the Stormcloaks, the true sons and daughters of Skyrim.
Blah, blah, blah.
Now you're one of us, which means you get to tag along on a little trip with me.
Yep.
Oh, and here. You're a Stormcloak now. You ought to look the part.
Yep, and he gives us Stormcloak armor.
I have found the final resting place of the Jagged Crown. Can you believe it?
Okay, there it is.
Well, I'm almost certain. We're headed to Corvinjune. But if old King Borgus is indeed buried there, we're bound to run into trouble of some kind. Your fellow Stormcloaks are already assembling outside the tomb. I'll meet you there as soon as I'm finished up here.
Okay, sounds good.
Don't wait around for me.
Mule. Why? Why do you have to do the doorway stance tactic all the time?
Get yourself kitted out with what you need. Welcome
Where's Jarl? Where's the Jarl? I think he's up here, maybe. I want to see if there's, like, bounties and stuff we can do to become a Thane faster.
Best offense is a good defense, am I right?
I would say it the other way around.
You're that one from the college. Heard about you.
Why are you still here? You're supposed to be a Corvignon.
Okay, I'm on my way. I do like his voice. They got a good manly voice for that guy. Oh, the weirdest bug of all. I cannot wait to see if this happens again.
Whatever you've heard I can do is probably true.
That's funny. Okay, let's get going.
Don't think.
Map. Map. Yep, this place. Yeah, it says cleared and then there's giants there again. Why? Tell me why. We can sprint forever now. So yeah, I was saying in my failed video.
Hail, Hillfield.
I knew you'd join up.
Yes, it's Rayla.
Great news. We'll take back Skyrim together, eh?
Sure.
I'm glad I'll have you beside me in there. This place chills my blood. And I don't care who knows it.
What's the matter with it?
These old ruins. My father always told me to stay away from them. Good advice, I'd say. But never mind all that. We've got a job to do, and nothing's going to stand in our way. Hail, Galmar.
What's the situation?
Cold as the inside of an ice wraith. That and some Imperials are camped out around the entrance, staying nice and warm around their fires.
Imperials? Well, if they're keeping themselves comfortable, let's slip in and send them to their graves that way.
Okay. I'm gonna have to call it a video here, though.
What's the Legion doing here? Damn Imperial spies! Well, should be fun for us at least. They don't seem to know we're here yet. Ready to spill some Imperial blood for Skyrim?
Yep.
That's what I like to hear.
Alright, so I'm gonna do a normal save. And I will have to call it a video here. Thanks for watching, everybody. Bye for now. Oh, hang on. I was making a point. The thing that I compare these quests to, because the Imperials seem to go down so easy, and there's so many of them, it's kind of like those satisfying bits in Doom, where you get to kill like a bazillion zombie men with a chain gun. Which, you know, I don't know. Some people complain about. I always find that some good satisfying bits anyway. That's all. Okay, talk to y'all later. Thanks for watching. See you later.